I'd like to take this occasion to thank all of the Periscope live stream community that engaged with me in January and February of 2020 on this Vietnam quest. Je voudrais remercier la communauté Periscope qui a participé avec moi durant cette tournée au Vietnam. So, yes, in case you didn't know, the time is 2020. Again, harsh lighting, Mino like. No, Rado. R-A-D-O. Not Rogo. R-A-D-O. They're kind of sleek designs. Okay. So this might be leading to a bridge. LOL, okay. Okay. So, by the way, my data plan also allows me to tether my iPads, yes, more than one iPad, and my other Android phone to it. Oh, I'm gonna put this question out. I got a GoPro for this trip, a GoPro 7, and my intention was to tether the GoPro to Periscope Producer and use the GoPro for like bumpy scopes like on a motorcycle. So because the GoPro has a smoother filming capability, but I haven't been able to successfully connect my GoPro 7 to my Periscope account. So I'm just putting it out there in case anybody has any experience with using a GoPro to broadcast a live stream on Periscope. Try and send me a message in Twitter or something there and the like to let me know what I need to do to successfully pair my GoPro with my Periscope account. Because my intention is, if it's possible, I would like to do some motorbike touring in the countryside. And I have a lot of like harnesses. I have a chest harness, I have a wrist harness for my GoPro, and I have a helmet attachment. So I have a lot of varying things that should optimize a kind of viewing. And I'm following this lady's lead. Smart lady. Well, he is in Southeast Asia now because he's in the scope. So you found the watches. Okay, so what do you think of their designs? There's a lot to choose from. Birdman, not yet, but it will be nice. Yes, there's always time to travel. Plan well, and it will be there when you're ready. Okay, yes, that's what I thought. I took notice of them about 15 years ago, and then I saw somebody on Stephanie Castell. I hope I didn't ruin her last name, but and then he was wearing a Rado watch. So I guess I have a certain liking for them without knowing it. Never heard of them until you mentioned them. Okay, well they tend to be in the duty-free section of where they have luxury goods and whatnot. That was where I first noticed them, and then I saw them on Stephanie's on somebody who she was interviewing, and then I told that person I liked their watch, and then I realized it was a Rado. So you know, so it's got to be a thing, I guess. Okay, So I've been lingering on this little architectural gem because the proportions, the color, the elements, they all are working. Even the nice touch with the Vietnamese flag in the middle. Hello. And he wants me, gentlemen. So true thin line collections are true colors. Okay. All right, Seacoda. Well, I'm glad that you were able to look into that for me, or for yourself, or for all of us. And then I'm gonna be thinking about dinner, and maybe tonight we'll do something rooftop. If not tonight, it'll be some other night. But now it's on the to-do list. Um, this is just a public square near Hoan Kiem Lake. I'm sure it's pronounced differently, but hey, Buck. So I just had something typical, something familiar. I just had a plate of French fries and a cheeseburger, but I had a banh mi about a half hour earlier, just to settle my stomach and kick the jet lag feeling. So it's working. A good night's sleep, hopefully, and I'll be able to shake the jet lag that I'm feeling. I ordered a Coke with my meal, and it didn't come. So well, actually, along here, along this here, there's a lot of Western eateries. There's KFC, there's Burger King. I don't know if they're official, but they use the name, just a grouping of all of those famous Western food chains all in one building, and it's in this area, this central square. So here you see you get a lot of street performers. There's a lake where there's no vehicles, so people can walk around the lake in peace. So I've been staying in this area, and I've been walking around trying to get my bearings. In fact, I've been walking around since 7 this morning. When you just have an address, you've seen it on a map, but when your feet are actually on the ground, the theory part goes out the door, and it's very challenging for a newcomer or a first timer just to get a sense of how things work. And so that's where I'm at least as of today. Anywho, I'm still waiting for my Coke. Well, thank you very much, Cuckoo, or actually it's your first day at Periscope. I hope you have fun. So, over by that way is Hoan Kiem Lake. And over by that way is the old quarter of Hanoi. And it really is quite interesting architecturally, just walking around. And it's just a hub of activity. Today I took my first motorcycle taxi in Vietnam. I've taken motorcycle taxis before in Bangkok, so I kind of had an idea, but it's not as bizarre. That's how I would describe it. It's kind of bizarre. So my waitress is doing an excellent job of ignoring me. I've been trying to get an eye line of sight, and she is definitely not looking my way. But anyway, So I was here earlier in the day, and there are a few police that patrol the gates to make sure, I guess, no motorbikes and cars. So there she be. Anyway, hey, Sakalin, I have no idea what you said, but what abs? I hope it was something something constructive, something Highlands coffee. So I have yet to try the Vietnamese coffee, but I'm tempted, but not at this time of night. Welcome your first day at Periscope. So this thirsty guy is going to get his Coke, maybe. We'll see. And apparently around 5 in the morning before the sun rises, people are known to do their exercise in around the, yes, Vietnam, it's the capital, Hanoi. You're going to invite over for coffee, but I see you're busy. Yeah, or you can come to Hanoi and have coffee. Apparently the coffee is very, 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 very good up here. But thanks for the thought, Nick. Had I not been uh, previously occupied, uh, yeah, I probably would have taken you up on that. Is it? Well, bonjour Jesse, comment ça va? Merci, merci d'avoir. I'm not getting the. I don't have my little handle stick, so I keep putting my finger in front of the phone. So yes, let me get a back shot. Oh look, I didn't even see. She was sneaky. My Coca-Cola ended up on the table. So here is my famous late Coke, and there is like this sort of a complex center that looks like a jewel of. It's a hodgepodge of crap here. Weather-wise, you know, that kind of secretly, not so secretly, makes me feel much better about having gotten the hell out of Dodge while the getting out of Dodge was good. So yeah, it is a pretty nice place. Actually, it's along a lake, um, and there's a public square, and people bring their families, and there are like street performers. C'est très joli, oui, en effet. Et il y a du monde qui fait du genre de cirque sur place. Et, euh, et on voit beaucoup de familles qui viennent se promener avec leurs enfants. Et il y a des jeunes étudiants qui arrêtent les touristes pour discuter avec, pour pratiquer leur anglais. Hi, my friend, Nick. So yeah, Hanoi is quite an interesting place architecturally, and the weather. I thought it was going to be cold because people were saying it's cold, and I had like a sort of a fabric jacket, and I was kind of sweating today, and this was all soaked and everything. So great. So I'm gonna have a sip of my Coke while I show you guys a little bit of the surroundings. So no glass and no straw. So I guess that's how things roll here in Hanoi.